What is up, my brothers and sisters? So, Anne Heche, they're saying she's not expected to make it. And I just want to get one thing straight, because they're saying that she's in a coma. Well, the thing about it's an induced coma. Okay, they put her in a coma. When you're a burn victim, and apparently she suffered some severe burns to a lot of her body, um, they put her in an induced coma. So she didn't fall into a coma. They put her in an induced coma. I'm pretty sure, 100%, that they put her in an induced coma. And the reason being is because when you're a burn victim and you've been burned that badly, um, you're in constant pain. Constant pain. I mean, if I'm sure all of us have been burned on the fingers, on the arm, maybe you were cooking, maybe you grabbed something that was hot, and it's just like constantly, right? I mean, it's not even that bad a burn. It's just constantly, you're just like, ah, ah, right? Like you're just constantly in pain, right? Well, imagine third degree burns, right? Like you're just constantly in pain. I had a friend that I grew up, well, I didn't grow up with him. When I had moved to Kerrville, Texas, I was going to school with him, and most of his arms were burnt. His head was burnt, so he never really had hair either. And he was a cool guy, man. His name was Christopher. Christopher Gagnon, man. He was a good guy, man. He was one of the nicest guys I've ever met, man. He was cool. And like I said, he was super awesome, man. He was such a nice guy. Just easy going. I mean, he always had a smile on his face, despite, the burns that he had all over him. I saw him later in life, and, you know, going to high school with him, and looking at him, and seeing these burns on him and all that was an interesting thing. And then I saw him later on in life, and he ended up having this surgery, man, and they made him look almost as if like it never had happened. He had hair and everything, man. It was amazing. It was a brilliant sight to see. And that they did that for him, with the technology they have now, and the surgeries that they do. And this is like years after he had been burned. But yeah, she is in an induced coma. You can't be conscious the whole time and have that many burns on you, because like I said, you're in constant pain. And then when they have to clean your bandages and then clean your wounds, they're going to take a sponge and they're going to scrub it. They're going to get all that dead flesh off of you so that your flesh can renew. It is a horrific, horrible thing. And I just want to get that out there, man, just in case, because I know none of my viewers are that intellectually dumb, but just for the people out there that don't know, that's how it is, man. That's how it goes, and it is absolutely horrific and horrible. And I really do feel for that lady, man. Despite whether how crazy she is, whether she's part of the elites, I don't care, man. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemies, man. Hearing what that guy went through, and all that stuff, man, it is a horror. The I have two fears in life, man, and that's being burnt to death and being drowned to death. And like I said, man, I would not wish that upon my worst enemies, man, to be burned like that. So, just getting that out there, man. God bless her soul. I'm definitely gonna pray for her. Even if she's an elite, I forgive her, and I hope for the best.